Full Court Dreams, the underdog's voice, is proudly sponsored by Rehab to Perform. Are pain or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? Our friends at Rehab to Perform have you covered. Now open in Owings Mills with 9 other locations across the DMV, R2P will get you back in the game and ready to perform. Visit rehabtoperform.com and start your journey to peak performance today.
Welcome to another episode of Full Court Dreams Underdog's Voice, where we share the incredible journeys of athletes who have defied the odds to pursue their dreams. I'm your host, Coach Q, and today we have a very special guest who embodies perseverance and dedication. Please welcome Deja to the show. Deja. It's great to have you here. How you been? We've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yeah, we have, and thank you for having me, Coach Steve. I'm really excited to share my story.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm really excited to hear your story. I know some of it, but I don't know all of it. So especially the early years.
Yeah.
So me and my guests will be really excited to hear your story. So everything been good though?
Mhm.
Good. How you liking Merlin?
I like it a lot. Yeah, it's nice.
Good. I'm glad. All right, so let's get started. All right. So and you started playing basketball at the early age of 8 years old, where you was coached by your dad until the 8th grade, right? So what was it like having your dad as your coach during those formative years?
It was really nice because like it was kind of like personal because he taught me stuff that other coaches like when I had taught me in the future, and then like looking back to when I was younger, he taught me like a lot the other coaches haven't told me. Like for example, like I didn't know like he never like told me what a 3-pointer was until accidentally I shot one in a playoff game in 6th grade. Everybody was like, "You shot a 3-pointer." I was like, "What's that?" Because he didn't want me, to have that mindset. Oh, I gotta shoot a 3 all the time. He taught me, fundamentals, right. Just like the basic stuff, which is what every player needs. And again, it kind of brought me and my dad's bond closer. So yeah, it was really cool.
All right, cool. So what was one of the things that he did that made you think in a way that, okay, I don't want my dad coaching me? Did anything like that ever occur? Like, because I know as fathers we can be hard on y'all sometimes. So
yeah. I guess the part that like he was obviously like naturally on me more than he was with the other players. He was like, Deja, you're not supposed to do this. You could do this better. I'm like, chill, like I'm still learning. But I mean, I'm glad he was like that. But yeah.
All right. So after playing rec ball for Aberdeen, you transitioned straight into AAU, right? So how was that transition for you, and what was some of the most valuable lessons you learned from playing with various AAU teams? And did your father coach AAU also?
Oh no, my dad, he never got the chance to coach me at AAU. But yeah, I mean the transition, it was pretty smooth. Surprisingly, I thought I would have a hard time, but it was pretty smooth because it was surprisingly like some of my rec teammates, they had became AAU teammates to the team I went to. Okay. So it was somewhat easy, but at least with like competition level, it was obviously way higher than rec ball. But at least with like with handling teammates and coaches, it was pretty smooth.
Okay. What was the first team you played for? Who was the first team you played for?
Oh, the first team was they were called the Maryland Jayhawks.
The Maryland Jay, are they still around?
No, I don't think so. I think they kind of died down before I left.
So as you being younger, was that the only AAU team you played on in your young years?
No, I played on another team. It was actually Coach John's AAU team, the Bel Air Wildcats. That was okay. I kind of wish I went to a different team, but it was okay. It kept me busy. I'll say that.
Was it the same coaching style that it was at?
No,
Was it the same?
totally different.
It was totally different.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally different
oh,
coaching style. Yeah.
oh, wow, wow. So, what lessons have AAU taught you? In them early years, what
It
lesson?
taught me a
What
lot of
lessons have?
lessons. It taught me a lot, like both on the court and off the court. The most obvious,
Mm,
on the court lessons. I feel like every player has learned. Competition is higher, so you gotta play harder. Everybody's at different levels in AAUs. So you gotta respect the players who aren't at the same levels as you, but at the same time work to be the players that are at the higher levels as you. And I guess
mm,
off the court, it made me realize like how important like your teammates are in a relationship, like the teammates that you have, because a lot of times like some of AU teammates, like, they have became people that I've seen in like basketball camps or at workouts. Like I
right,
saw them again like
right.
years down the line. And when we were still cool to each other, so it's like if you cool to your teammates while you're on the team, we see each other later. Just no beef. And
Right,
what
right, right.
else? Um, a lot of perseverance. 'Cause AU is hard, coming from straight from
Mm-hmm.
rec to AU, and there's a lot of challenges at AU. A lot of like self comparison to your teammates. And your coach
Right,
sometimes
right.
routing you and makes you question. Like am I really fit to to play basketball at this level? So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Try to move my thing over a little bit. It's kind of like taking the whole on screen. My name was trying to like take over the whole screen and stuff. So I had to try to move that. Let me see something. There we go. I like that. I like that better. The screen was like I don't like the I didn't like the side by side thing. That's what I had is on the
Oh.
screen like side by side. So I did the top and bottom instead of side by side. So I did top and bottom.
Okay.
All right, so you play AU and then you played for me. AU for
Yep.
me for a minute,
I
right?
did.
So how was that
Mhm.
experience for you?
That was probably like possibly the best AU experience I had. Out of all my years of
Mm,
playing AU. With her coaching style. With the team. Yeah, it was the best.
okay. Thank you for that. You ain't gotta say that because I'm on here though. But thank you. So a lot of our girls feel the same way because y'all had so much fun. And then it wasn't just about the basketball thing. Y'all really had a nice camaraderie, and the team was like,
Mhm.
friends, and it was like a second family. And I really enjoyed you playing with us also because we'll talk about um, the stuff that happened all before you became a player on my team. So we'll talk about that. All right, so let's get
Okay.
from A now. Just you went from AAU. All right, so now playing high school basketball. So playing through high school can be demanding. Can you share some memorable moments from high school, um, from your high school basketball career, and how it shaped you as a player?
Yeah. I was probably say like my best memory was playing at Capital One Arena my senior year. That was really fun. Although I
Okay.
didn't really play that much, even though we were up by even though the other team was up by like 50, it was still fun when I did play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a really cool experience. But what else? I mean, it's kind of hard because it wasn't all that positive. But
Right.
like my teammates, like everybody was cool. I didn't really have no
Mm.
big issues with my teammates. Some key games.
So it really wasn't the teammates.
I'll probably say my freshman year we had played Old Fields, and I don't think it was my best game, but I did play pretty well considering I was one of the youngest on the
Okay.
team. It was a fun game. Yep.
So the high school you went to was Concordia, right? Concordia Prep.
Yes.
Did you transfer in there? Or did you go straight there from ninth grade?
I went straight there from middle school.
All right. So you played your freshman year,
Yes.
and you didn't play your sophomore year.
I
Well,
played my
sophomore year
sophomore
was
year.
COVID though, but
Yeah, I played my sophomore year,
you did what?
but he put me on JV.
Your sophomore year, you put you on JV.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Yeah.
year did I come that you didn't play that I asked you to play again? Was that the 11th
Oh, it
grade year?
was. Yeah. That was my junior year. I didn't play because of COVID.
Yeah, you ain't play because of COVID your junior year, but you wasn't going to come back and play though.
Yeah, after junior year, I didn't really want to come back, but my parents were like, "It's your senior year, just go ahead." So
No, okay.
yeah.
And you only had one more year to deal with. But the thing
I
is,
know.
now they're gone. Like, on this, I just don't understand. Like now they're gone. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I
I
know.
don't know. That school was backwards to me. Me and Freddie had to get up out of there. It was kind of like
I don't blame
we
you.
brought us there. Yeah, they brought Freddie there to change the program around. We was changing the program around, but I think it was a lot of jealousy. Um,
But yeah.
because I think it was a lot of jealousy towards Freddie because she was getting the most attention. Like she was getting more attention than the head of the
Mm.
school, and I think he ain't like that. I really don't think he liked that. But he ain't never talked to nobody. He was so dry. He ain't never talked to nobody. But I just think he didn't. Man, when I tell you he put Freddie through so much, um, like
Really?
he made her try. Yeah, he made her try to do stuff that she didn't want to do, or that she wasn't. It wasn't in her job description. So he kind of like forced her hand to leave, and I don't understand how you want to like lose somebody that just became AD of the year. I ain't understand that either. So, but I left before her though.
Oh no, it
So
froze.
now she's somewhere else being happy. So I'm happy
Wait,
for her.
Coach Steve, it
That part.
froze. I don't know if you can hear me.
So so you went
Snap.
from high school now, right? High school's over. Okay. Um, your
Oh
academics is off the
no.
charts. Very smart young lady. So now you're moving into college. So you got the opportunity to go to Maryland University.
Okay, you're back. It was like froze and like disconnected for some reason. I don't know why.
Up a little bit of technical difficulties here. We got to get her back. Up, she's coming back. Wait, no, was that me?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me either. Trying to wait for you to come back because your picture's not up now. Oh, there we go. There we go.
It's,
Sorry about that,
there we go.
folks. A little bit of technical difficulties. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we get back now. All right, so moving on to college. So, what college are you at right now?
I'm at University of Maryland, College Park.
University of Maryland, College Park. Wow, okay. So you at University of Maryland, College Park. You're not, you didn't, play for the team. You could have been out there dunking on somebody. So, but you had the opportunity to play with the University of Maryland women's club basketball team, and you hold a position on the board as treasurer. How do you balance those responsibilities along with your academic workload?
Um, I mean, at least for me, I want to say it's simple, but I'm a pretty good organizer, and I'm pretty good with my time management.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is with my schoolwork, I always get my schoolwork done like early in the week, at least like most of it done early in the week. So like 'cause a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times stuff have popped up with my position. So if my work was
Mm-hmm.
done, I can handle what I had to do without being stressed out about papers, homework, exams, whatever, because it's already done. So that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much how I handled it. Just be on top of my schoolwork.
Really? That's it? You're
Yeah.
very well organized. You're very well organized. All right, so
Yeah.
I brought a couple of girls down there, and I thank you for, you know, putting all that together for us. We brought a couple of girls down there to watch the practice. Explain like how was it working with Brenda Freeze and being a manager for her?
It's pretty cool. yeah. It's pretty cool. I can't lie. I mean, she is pretty hard. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like she can call you out. So you gotta make sure you stay on
Oh
top of
yeah, I
it.
know.
If not, you're gonna get
Yeah.
embarrassed. Yeah,
So the managers heard from her too, along with the players.
yeah, yep.
So y'all got it, huh? I mean, she was pretty cool when we came out there to visit. She was pretty cool when we came out there to visit. She talked to us and stuff like that. So she was pretty cool. So what's the typical day look like as a manager in that role, and how do you juggle being a student manager or athlete? So what's a
Okay,
typical
so
day like?
typically, okay, so during the fall, practices are from 8 to 12, I believe, the block. So I would normally wake up at around 6, so I can get
Mhm.
dressed, get some breakfast. We had to be at the arena an hour before practice. We had to be there by 7. And we had,
Mhm.
like we had to pull out the ball rack, make sure all the balls were pumped up. If not, we would not hear the end of it from the coaches and the players. We had to fill up all the waters, and we had to better make sure that the refrigerator was stocked with Gatorades and waters. We had to make sure the lounge was clean. We got to mop the floor. We got to tape down the floor. We got to make sure that the clock is working. And it's a lot. And then once some of the girls start coming out, we always got to go out and go rebound for them. And then once the whole team comes out, everybody has to go rebound. And then, practice starts. So typically, what we will do is we will grab a ball and a towel. So in case they're doing a
Mhm.
drill and the ball goes out of bounds, if you're near that person, you would just pass them the ball and go get the other ball and go back to your spot. Or if somebody falls, you gotta go run out there, wipe it up real quick, and then go back to your spot. And even sometimes when they have drills, like sometimes we have to be in the drill because sometimes we gotta pass them the ball, and then we gotta get the
Mhm.
other balls from the other managers while they're rebounding. So that normally lasts until about the afternoon, unless you have class, you got to leave early. But then
Okay.
after practice, you would you would clean up everything, turn off the clock, you take the tape up off the floor, get all the waters, get all the trash, dump the waters, put everything away, and then after they always have food. So typically all the coaches and the players will eat first, and then the managers will eat. And sometimes
What?
the managers have to stay behind until everybody eats and
Wow.
until everybody eats. Because we
Wow.
gotta clean up
Wow.
their mess. And if we put the food up before somebody eats, then we will get yelled at. So we gotta make sure we're like,
Wow.
look, did so and so
Come
eat?
on,
Did
Brenda.
Coach B eat? Did this coach eat? Did this player eat? So
Come on,
yeah, but
Brenda. Everybody
normally
should be eating
after
at the
that, sometimes
same time.
yeah, because the players they be running around doing stuff, talking to people.
Like,
So
I
yeah.
as a coach, I'm like, if you ain't in there when the food in there, then you ain't gonna eat. Like, that's me. I was a player, manager, coach. Look, here's the food. Y'all go ahead and eat. You ain't in here. You want to be running around. I don't got time for all that. So whoever can eat, eat. That's when you want to be running
No,
around. I'm
true.
telling you to come and get some food. That's on you. That's you. So that seemed like a
Actually.
lot of work as a manager, man. So would you recommend anybody to like be a manager for the basketball team? Any young
Oh
athletes?
yes. Yeah, most definitely yes. Like especially if you know you're going to be on top of your academics, because that's the thing. Sometimes we have managers that are managers that should be managers because they're too busy with school. Like, yeah, school's
Mm-hmm.
important, but if you're going to barely be at practice, don't be a manager because they have certain
Right,
spots. You're taking up places for people who actually want to do it. I know
right,
some of my
right,
club
right.
teammates that they literally been begging me to be a manager, but I'm like, we don't have room because all the spots are full. So if you know you could balance both school
Mm-hmm.
and the managing, definitely do it because it's a lot more opportunities that come up out of it besides
Right.
working, the home and away games and getting to know the players. But I got the opportunity last year. I got the opportunity to travel to Memphis for the NCAA Women's Basketball Academy, which was the first one. So
Oh,
pretty much it's like the top teams
wow.
and the top players, Team USA, Team Canada, they all come, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
any big school or coach you can possibly think of, they are there. Like it's pretty much like picking up players. So in the
Mm.
NCAA, they pay for everything, and all that it's just for managing. And I'm actually going to South Carolina in July for the same event, just through
Wow.
managing. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So even even
Hmm.
even though you didn't go to school to play basketball, you still figured out a way to stay involved with it, right? So talking to young
Mhm.
players out there that plays basketball but might not get a scholarship to go to play in college, or might not even go play in college. Do you Would you recommend that this would be one of the best ways to stay involved with basketball
Yes, I agree.
and
It's
then play on the
definitely
third team?
yeah, definitely, yeah. If most colleges do have a club team, so if you can try to find a
Mhm.
club team at the college you're going to, definitely join that. Or if you feel like you don't want to play anymore, like at least definitely try to manage your women's or men's basketball team. Because like I just said, it's a lot of opportunities. It's a lot of connections if you want to work within the sports world, and it's also
Right,
something to do. College, you're going to want to stay busy, and managing a
right,
team
right.
it's pretty nice. Plus you establish a lot of relationships, with the
Hmm.
players and the coaches. And you never know the coaches they can help you get a job. Because I almost got a
Right, right.
job, with one of the coaches helping me. So
Oh, well,
definitely
that's
do it.
great. See, yeah, see people. So even though you might not get a scholarship to go play basketball, don't ever give up because basketball has a lot of avenues that you can get into, not just playing, right? So um, if you really love basketball like that, and you go to a school like for academics, and um, then like I always used to tell y'all, like take the academics over sports first. So if you go into a school, just to say you can't get to a D1 school and you get a go to a D3 school for basketball, but the D1 school offer you the academic scholarship. Take the academic scholarship. Take the academic scholarship, and you like do like Deja doing. She's playing club ball, so she's still playing basketball. She's still involved in it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but club basketball, you get to travel to other states and play against other college club teams, right?
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, see that? And then you never know. You could be playing club ball. Coach could be watching you play club ball and be like, "Ooh, I didn't know you was that good." And then offer you a scholarship. Do that happen? Do that happen?
Mm, not likely. Like, not at Maryland. Coach B, like, she does not like walk-ons. So, but other schools, I don't know. But it's possible. I don't know. But at Maryland, nah, ain't no chance.
So I see y'all got hometown girl coming back home. Mia's coming home, coming to Maryland next year.
Me who?
You what's her last name? She should go to Roland Park, and now she went to Roland Park, and then she went to UConn,
Mm-hmm.
um, and now she's coming. She went to Virginia. Virginia. She been hurt for the last couple of years, and now she's at Maryland right now. I'm trying
Oh,
to think of
I
Mia's
think I know
last
who you talk
name.
about. I think I know who you talk about, but I forgot her name. But I haven't met the new players yet. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. But yeah, you
but I
got
think I know who
Mia.
you
She's
talking
coming.
about.
She's coming. She's coming. She's a real decent player. We played her in Roland Park. We played her
Really?
at Roland Park. Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes, y'all did. That's y'all did. Yeah, I played her. Yes. She's very athletic. It's just that her college career. She's been hurt a lot, so she haven't really. I don't think she really played the whole full season. So hopefully she'll stay healthy this year. Um, Hopefully because she's a great talent. I think she'll help Merlin out a lot. Also, me and McLean. Last name
Oh.
McLean.
Okay, I knew exactly what you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she's a baller, man. Just hopefully she stay healthy this year because she didn't really get to play. She played a little bit at UConn, decided to
Mm-hmm.
transfer, and when I went to UConn to the practice, and I was talking to Gino and his assistant coaches. So they asked me, they was like, "You staying? Because Mia's coming down here for the next day." Because my family on my father's side, my cousin, and that's like we all grew up with her parents, so we all lived in the same
Oh,
area.
okay.
And my cousin was real close to her mom and her dad. Um, so they was asking was I staying because she was coming down, And I was like, no, I gotta go because they was having their UConn was having their they was introducing their players the next day. So she was coming down. Yeah, she was coming down the next day because she was coming that year to play for them. Yeah, but she wanted to leave and then going to Virginia. Then went to Virginia, played a little bit, got hurt, sat out almost all last year. So hopefully she'll stay healthier this year and be to, help Merlin out this year. She's a real good player, though. Real good rebounder. She go after the ball, yeah. And
Good. We need that.
and when me and Gino was talking, he was like, "Man, people had asked me why did I recruit her because she couldn't shoot." And I'm like, I said, "Man, she been working on her shot." He said, "I know." He said, "But I don't need her to shoot." He said, "I got enough shooters. I need her to do what she do. She go get the ball. She go rebound and she hustles." He said, "That's what I need her for." But I think she wanted a bigger role than that in college. I think that's why she transferred. I don't know. Don't start me lying, but that's just my thought. So next, what we got next? All right, so you been a manager, juggling manager, having fun being a manager. So how difficult? I mean, having dealt with different coaches in the past, how have those experiences influenced your approach to the game? Oh, here we go. Up, never no technical difficulties. Come on. I gotta wait for her to come back again. Sorry. Ah, let's see what's going on. Do not tell me. All right, waiting for them to pop back in. We gonna get this right, yeah. We gonna get it right. I don't know what's going on. Well, fam, while we waiting here to get her back in, we're going to talk some more about our experience as far as dealing with coaches in the past and how those experiences influenced her approach to the game and influenced her with her current coaches and teammates and maintaining the high self. Here she goes. She's coming back.
All right, can you hear me?
I do not know what's going on, girl.
Okay, I should be fine now.
Are you on an iPad?
Yes.
She's coming back in. We got her back. That's the only thing about like streaming. That's the only thing about this is that you can go in and out.
Yeah.
I like doing live better. Come on, Deja.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Ooh, we almost there. That's why I like doing stuff live. This way I won't have these problems. You won't
Am I
have
back?
these problems. Hopefully I can edit this the way we want. It won't be.
Can you hear me now?
Here we go. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I do not know what's going on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. You on your iPad?
Yes.
It might be me. I don't know. Because my room. That's why I don't really like doing stuff. But it's whatever. So that's how so we won't like black out again. It's like
Okay.
but all right, so so having dealt with different coaches in the past and um how have those experiences influenced your approach to the game and your interaction with current coaches and teammates? Oh,
Can
did
you
we get
hear
a
me?
pause?
That you froze again.
Do we have a pause? Technical difficulties.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is going on? Are you back? Are you back? Up lost it again. This is crazy. That's why I want her to come in. She wanted to come in and do this.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. She might as well hop her tail down on the road. You gonna try your phone?
Okay. Can you hear me? I
Still
think I'm
waiting.
back. Can you hear me?
We gonna get this right. We gonna get it right. I wanna get it right. Let me do this. No, I'm not leaving this. Deja,
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
are you there?
I'm
You
here.
there now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
try
don't know.
from my phone because I don't know what's going on. This
Yeah,
is
I don't know what's
tripping.
going on either. It might be my stuff because I hate this area. Like this area in Randallstown area, like reception sucks. And I don't know if it's Verizon or what, but some of this like I'll be fussing because I'll be like, man, it's taking me sometimes it takes me so long to do stuff because of the reception around in this area, man. Especially when it rains and stuff, and I just hate that. I don't know. But we'll fix it. Don't worry about it. It'll get fixed. I know how to edit stuff, but it'll get fixed. All right. So back to the question: how how does your past experience influence you with your current coaches and teammates now? What current coaches and people that you work with at Maryland right now? So how has your past experience helped you with dealing with all this?
um. Okay. You cut out part of the question. What is this?
Okay, so can
Um.
all right, you got me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
All right. So how has your past experience help you interact with your current coaches at Maryland and the people you work with?
Yeah. So like at least playing wise, like the things when I had bad coaches in the past, it has. I thought I got over it, but then when I started playing, that little voice is still in the back of my head. Of him
Mm,
like, don't do this. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? When it's just a part of my natural game, and it's really hard to try to let it go. Like it's hard. It's a lot
mm,
harder than people think because she says it's
right.
it's somewhat still recent and it has such a
Mm,
big effect on me. But at
okay.
least with me interacting with my teammates, it doesn't affect it, and with the coaches at Maryland, it doesn't affect it. But it just affects um my playing style the most.
Okay. All right. Good. So maintaining a um high self standards can be both motivating and challenges, right? And I know from experience that you hold yourself to a higher standard. So how do you navigate the pressure you put on yourself and to succeed in various areas of your life?
Um, I mean, I, I don't really know because I kind of just do it. I don't really think about it in that way. But
Mm, mm,
I guess to navigate the pressure. Like I just I have a certain goal, and I'm like, okay, so I know I gotta do this, do that to get to that goal. I know if I don't follow it in that order, it's gonna pretty much fall apart. Like especially when it
Right.
comes to academics, I know. Let's say I have an exam in 2 weeks. I know I gotta start studying at least start studying now and going to office hours and
Mm.
doing this and doing that. I know if I wait till a week before, I'm going to be scrambled. 9 out of 10, probably going to not do well on the exam. And same with
Right.
basketball. Like if I know we have a tournament coming up in a couple of weeks, I'm like, okay, I know in practice, like I should work on this, I should work on that. I shouldn't work on it the day before the tournament because again, I'm going to be scrambled, especially when we have plays. Like I should start, studying plays and like and teaching the plays to the other girls early, so
Okay.
they can get it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
that's for your intramural stuff. For teaching them plays for your intramural stuff or for the
Yep.
actual Merlin team. So, um, when y'all travel with Merlin, do tutors come with the team, and do they tutor y'all also?
Um. Do they go? I think they go to the away games sometimes, but I don't really pay
Mm-hmm.
attention honestly if they come or not. But I do know for like like the conference tournament and the big tournament, they definitely do come.
Mm-hmm. Do they tutor y'all also? Do they help y'all out also, the managers, or y'all got fend for yourself?
Or you mean a club or away?
No, I'm talking about away when you go away with Merlin girls basketball team. Do the tutors help y'all, the managers out also? Or do y'all got to
Oh
fend for
no,
yourself?
no, it's just us.
Y'all got to fend for yourself. Oh my god. I'm about to come out. I'm about to go talk to Brenda about this, man. Like, come on, freak. Come on, coach. Come on, coach. Shoot, they putting the tape on the floor, working hard. You can't get them to the They need to. So look, looking at looking at uh, the mental aspect of the game, right, of basketball, and what techniques or practices do you do to stay mentally strong during tough times? During your tough times of basketball, and now, whether you're on the court, your academics, or your managerial roles. So, what are some things that you do that help you stay mentally sharp and help you protect your mental?
Yeah, so the first thing I normally do is listen to music, like preferably like old school gospel music, because
Mm-hmm.
it has a really strong message and it helps me just keep me from crashing out all the time.
Okay.
And a lot of sometimes I have access to the arena, and I kind of go at night because nobody really is really in there except sometimes a couple of the men's players are in there working
Mm-hmm.
out, but they don't really pay me no mind. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll go in there, put my headphones on start shooting around. Sometimes, I'll go for a walk around campus. Campus is big, so kind
Right.
of
Right.
stroll around campus sometimes. Or I play the game, sometimes I read. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'll
Okay.
do nothing
What you what
crazy. So,
what what game you play? What you good at? What you good at?
um, I play GTA. I play The Last of Us, Uncharted, and it's sometimes Call of Duty.
You don't play 2K?
I mean, I do. I won't play it by myself. Like if I have a friend over, I'll play with my friend. But I won't,
You
sit there and play. I won't sit there by myself. And say I won't play 2K.
did you and Madison ever play together? 2K together? Like link up online to play 2K together?
Nah.
You and Madison? Because Madison will tell me trying to play 2K too. All right. So, what advice would you give young athletes who are just starting their basketball journey and um and might face similar challenges with coaches, balancing responsibilities, and maintaining standards?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, like for yourself, like just set a goal and just know that nobody can get in the way of that goal. And I'm trying to say, like, what you got to do to get to that goal. No matter if a coach says, "Oh, like I don't want you shooting threes or I don't want you driving all the time." If doing those things gonna help you get to your goal, then do it. If the coach don't like it, oh well. And with the challenges of having the mental challenges, just find things to help you cope during times like that, and definitely try to find a support system, like your own little support system, because it's a lot more important like than people realize, even when you're young, because it is hard
Mm,
when you first start out because it's frustrating, but you're
right.
learning, so you're gonna want to get everything at one time. It's just not going to happen. Sorry to say, but it's not. But yeah, I would just say, like, just set a goal for yourself and fight for that goal, and don't let nobody get in your way, and definitely have a support system.
Right. So how have your parents been a real good support system for you? I know they really, you know, back you up on a lot of things. So how has that been beneficial to you?
It's been very beneficial because both of my parents, they both play basketball, they both play sports, so they understand, like the mental aspect. They understand how hard it is, so they're like, okay, we understand what you're feeling. We went through it, so we got you. So yeah, they've been really helpful.
You're gonna have to repeat that last part. Kind of like froze a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just say that both my parents, like, they both played, and so they've been through,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm going through with difficult coaches, especially my mom, difficult coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and, the mental aspect and not thinking you can do it. So I guess by them going through similar experiences, since they both played the same sport, like, they know what I go through, so
Mm-hmm.
they can help me and give me advice on how to deal with coaches like that. They're like, hey, I understand your coach is being difficult, but you just still gotta push through. Almost ignore him. They always told me to ignore coaches like that and just do what I know how to do. So
Right, do what
I
you
mean,
know I do.
so yeah,
Who your mom used to play for? Your mom used to play ball? Did she play in school? Did she just
yeah,
play
she
high school
did through high
basketball?
school.
Okay, how about your father?
Yeah,
He the
she
same
just
thing?
played high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Your
My
father
dad,
too?
he went to Bishop. Yeah, my dad played. He played at Bishop McNamara. So yeah,
Okay. Oh man. Yeah,
yep.
I didn't even know that. Stuff stuff Coach Steve don't know. I don't know why I don't know this stuff. Not, no. So during your time at Maryland, what was some of the challenges at Maryland, as far as managing and balancing your response? Like what are some of the challenges you faced, um, if any? Because you're well prepared for everything. And I tell kids now, like, um, if you should start now with learning how to manage your time. Like, with me doing all of
Mhm.
this, I'm learning how to manage my time. Like, I think I'm doing a wonderful job with it. I don't know, because now I didn't set a schedule for the next 2 months, right? So I had help, but now I got a schedule for the next 2 months because I was spending my weekends all day on the computer. But now that I got my schedule set, I see that I don't even have to do
Mhm.
anything on the weekend. I don't gotta do nothing on the weekend. I can do all my work. So now I got balance because I'm managing my time. So how important is that? And how important is managing your time, and what obstacles was in your way? Even though you did manage your time, what obstacles was in your way?
Yeah, it was like a lot of times when I mean, it's not really a big obstacle, when there's a practice or a shoot around, and I had
Mm,
class or an exam. I'm like, okay, so like I'm like, okay, I gotta think about. I'm like, okay, so why rather save for shoot around or save for food, or do I want to go to class and
mm.
get my education? The very reason why I'm here. Most of the time, I go to class because my mom played at,
Yeah.
but but um and yeah, but it was a couple of times, late games, big games.
Mm,
Maryland has a really busy and very competitive schedule.
right.
They had some late games, and I had class in the morning, or I had an exam the next morning, and a lot
Mm.
of times I was on schedule to work that game.
Oh
So,
wow.
so if I knew I was on schedule to work that game, even if I don't know, I
Mm,
still get things ahead of time. Cause my way of thinking is, okay, in case this happens, I should get this done first. So in case it does, I'm prepared, and if it doesn't,
okay.
it's done. So, um, yeah, and I guess another challenge is, um, again with club basketball. It was one time, it was my freshman year. It was the first game back, since everybody back on campus, and it was the first practice for a spring season for club basketball, and we were
Mm,
playing Penn State, and I had practice at 8. The game ended at 8, and I was working,
mm,
and I couldn't get really get out of working, so So right
Right.
after the game, I had to rush and get ready and literally sprint to Richard Coliseum, which is like if I walk, maybe like a 15-minute walk. But we have these little
Mm-hmm.
electric bikes, so I took the bike over there, so I want to be late. But that's another challenge is balancing my time with the women's team, the challenge of the time with the club team. So I just got to kind of pick and choose if there is a conflict, which rarely there is, but if there is, I just got to pick.
So club ball, y'all got you got to play against Mari at Howard. Did y'all play Howard?
Actually, in February we had hosted nationals. I did see Mari. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get the chance to talk to her, and we didn't get to play against her, but I caught one of their games, and they're pretty good. Yeah,
Okay. All right. How did Mari do? Was Mari being Mari? Was she
she did
playing?
good. She did good.
I wish this girl played college basketball, man. Oh my gosh, that talent, that talent is
Yeah, she's
just
good.
whew, right. I wish she just go in and play, man. She was on here not too long ago. If you follow me on
Okay,
um Instagram, you would know. If you follow me on my, do you follow me on
I
Instagram?
do. I saw.
Which one?
Yeah,
Which
I
one?
got you on Instagram.
Because I got like
The
three
the the
pages on
one
Instagram.
that's on it.
Oh, okay. Do you follow me on YouTube? You need to go
No.
subscribe to my YouTube channel because this will be on my YouTube channel also. So you need to go subscribe to me on YouTube channel at Coach Q. That's Coach QUE on the YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to that. And y'all people out there in podcast land also follow me on YouTube also. That's where I post most of the. That's where I post the full episodes on YouTube. You'll be able to watch on YouTube also. All right, so it's a lot. Good job, though. Good job. All this technical difficulty stuff, I'll put it all together so it won't like mess up. But jeez, this is why I like doing stuff in person. Now you see why I like doing it in person. Just because it is. But
Yeah.
so what so what advice would you give young players who we already did that. Sorry. My bad. My bad. I forgot all about that. You already said that. What I want to say is looking ahead, what are your future goals, both in terms of basketball and a professional career, and how do you plan to continue to balance your passion and responsibilities?
Yeah. So okay. So my dream career, I want to be a sports reporter. So as of
Okay.
right now, I have a couple connections. I'm not sure if you know Christy Winter Scott. She's a sports anchor
Mm-hmm. Yes.
for the Wizards, Mystics, and Big Ten. Yeah. So I got to meet
Mm-hmm.
her my freshman year. I wanted to talk
Good.
to her like this past academic year, but
Mm.
every time she was around, I wasn't around. So hopefully
Okay.
this year I can catch her.
Let's go to
But
connect. You going
but
to
I'm gonna
connect.
try to talk to her, try to find some connections, and I have other connections as well. Even though they're outside of the sports world, but I can still get in. With the
Mm-hmm.
staff, pretty sure they know people. So I'm just gonna use like everybody that I have to help me get to that point, and just rest my college career, just continue managing, playing, and whatever opportunities come my way that can benefit me, I'm gonna take it. And academics, just keep doing well in school. Kind of made almost straight A's this past spring semester, so I'm gonna keep that up. And
Okay.
yeah, just work on graduating spring 2026. Try to get out of there.
Uh, so do you do the players let you practice on them? Do they let you practice being a broadcaster? Do they let you practice?
Yeah,
Do they
we
let you?
actually have like a little yeah, we actually have like a little like studio
Mm-hmm.
thing. We actually have our own little like sports broadcasting. It's called the
Okay.
Left Bench, and I'm planning to joining that club next spring
Okay.
semester. No, the fall semester, because I
Okay.
had to join it in the spring because I had a project to do, and I really liked it. Everybody there was really nice, and you get like hands on. It's almost like an actual like news thing. Like you dress up,
Oh
you get
wow.
to learn all the different functions of being in
Mm-hmm.
like a news station. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna definitely take advantage of that.
So have you ever practiced like interviewing any of the players on the team? Like, or do you plan on doing that
Nah,
this year?
not
Like
yet. I
just
probably
practice,
will
like
eventually.
just practice. Like so, my thing is like just practice it so you can you can study it and see where because that's what I do in my podcast. I try to study. I look at them and try to study them and see where I can improve it. So if you want to be
Mm-hmm.
that broadcaster, I'm just thinking like just take like even at the practice, just try to like ask a couple of girls, can I just ask you a couple of questions like I'm interviewing you, you know what, just for my own private what's the name, it's my own private studies. So because I'm trying to be a broadcaster and I need to
Mm-hmm.
see what I need to work on and stuff like that. I think that'd be a great idea for you if you would do that for some of the girls. I don't know. That's just an idea. I don't know. Maybe they work. I'm sure they'll let you do it though, because you take care of them. I
Yeah.
seen it. I seen it firsthand. But when I was down there watching you do your work, but you take care of them. I don't know about everybody else, but you did a heck of a job taking care of those girls down there.
Thank you.
I don't know about you. Do Coach Brenda, do Coach Freeze rely on you a lot? More? Do you think she would
Um,
rely on you more than anybody else?
I mean, I'm not really sure because like so many other managers because the first
Mm-hmm.
2 years of me being there, I was the youngest manager.
Mm-hmm.
So and there's a lot of there's older managers there, so that been there longer than me. So she kind
Mm-hmm.
of relies on them more than she does me. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like probably this year since like she's seen my face for the past 3 years, she would know.
Right.
She would know me a little bit better because like I am more me. I know I'm pretty quiet, so I don't
Right.
really
Right.
say much when I'm there. If you talk to me, I'll talk to you back. But yeah,
Right.
I don't really say much when I'm there. But I feel like hopefully next year she can get to know me more.
Right. She cool. She really cool. I still got that picture in my phone of us taking a picture together. All right. So for our listeners out there, um, that may want to follow your path or anything like that, do you have any inspirational words for those kids that um that might want to be a broadcaster like you and things like that? Any advice you can give them as far as like getting to know people and getting into those networks and things like that. So what would you say to somebody that
Yeah.
wanna
So
like
I
go
mean,
into
I
broadcasting
would
and
say like
stuff
like
like that?
like like
What would you say to
definitely
them?
put yourself in environments like where you know that you can find connections and get help. Like don't put yourself in unnecessary environments
Oh,
because I
you
could either
froze.
like, oh,
Nah,
can you hear me?
see, you play too much.
No,
So what?
no.
Well, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Okay, we have the final little bit in of the show. When she come back, I'm gonna have to do it again. So we try to get her back. I don't know what's going on with her iPhone. Here she comes. She's back. She's coming back again. We're gonna finish this up real quick.
Okay, can you hear me? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, let's keep on going on and out. I'll fix that. Again, I'll fix everything. But all right. So, any advice you want to get? Any more advice would you like to give our young listeners and their family out there on how to cope with all this basketball stuff?
Yeah. Like I was saying before, I cut out. Definitely put yourself in environments like where you can excel. You have a solid support system. Because again, like your surroundings, like the people you surround yourself with, it does make you like believe it or not. And set a goal, focus on your goal, and don't let nobody get in your way. And it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna be late nights. It's gonna be hard nights, but just keep going because at the end, it's gonna be worth it.